What shall we talk? What's this show called? Though we haven't come up with a name for the show. No, shall we call it Couch Talk? Huh?
Adu, that's good.
Couch Talk, right?
Couch Talk. Simple. Couch Talk. Adu. Nice.
So guys, welcome to Couch Talk.
Okay.
I'm Dinul, and I'm here with my
Gavitra.
my really good friend of mine. So we are starting this off because we are huge geeks. We love movies. We are movie holics, you could say. So, anyways, I guess Gavitra, this week was a bit surprising, ne?
Yes, indeed, because
yeah.
Now the whole point of this week was Hollywood has been chilling for a while.
Yeah,
They've been under the radar for a while, but out of nowhere.
You're breaking up.
King Kong vs. Godzilla, there's been a huge emergence of movies and TV.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, this week was interesting. I'll tell you, because now, like, a lot of merging has been going, partnerships have been going on, and all of that. So I want to actually start off with the recent news of Warner Media. Actually, I would say merging with Discovery. I mean, if you guys know what I mean, you know how Discovery is, right? You know, with their very low budget shows and all. So it's kind of interesting. So let me share the article. So let's see. I think I got it right over here. Yes. So Gavitra, do you want to read or shall I read? But what do you think? Would you like to?
No, this one you read, one, because you did your research on this.
So basically, the article. Okay, so let me read. AT&T's Warner Media and rival Discovery to create global streaming giant. So I'll tell you, Gavitra, a little bit about this, because it's interesting, right? Now you have Disney Plus. I guess you and I, we watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And
Winter Soldier, yes.
That was seriously good, huh? I mean, seriously. It was damn good, and obviously from that you
good. Like, I love the fact that they didn't, go with the WandaVision crap where they subvert our expectations, and
I did not like it at all. I'm so yeah. Now we have come to this, so let me read this. So David Zaslav to lead Empire with enterprise value of 132 billion and one of Hollywood's most prized catalogs. So let's go down. AT&T. So basically, a little bit of a history lesson over here. I think Gavitra, I don't know if you know much, but so you know Warner Media, right? So Warner Media is a part of Warner Brothers. So back a few years back, they bought this company called AT&T. Is a telecommunications company. And so what they did was they bought Warner Media, thinking, okay, since you have Netflix, you have Disney Plus, Hulu, and everyone coming in to this streaming market, they wanted to also be a part of it. That's why they made the HBO Max in the first place. But before HBO Max, DC had a sort of a streaming service called DC Universe, if you can remember. They used to do. They did streaming, comic books, and all. It didn't work well, so
exactly.
No,
the thing why the whole DC streaming service failed is one, the quality of the shows itself, because they started pumping the money to the wrong shows. Like,
exactly.
The best example I can take is canceling Swamp Thing to support Teen Titans. I'm like, why?
No, they didn't have to do that.
Why?
Why? Exactly.
Exactly.
No, they didn't have to do
just
that.
Let the producers and the directors take
exactly. Or they should have given it to CW straight off if they couldn't handle it, and maybe given them a bit of money and done it. So anyway, so basically I'll read it. So AT&T has agreed to spin off and combine Warner Media with its rival Discovery in a multi-billion-dollar deal to create a media empire that has the programming heft to compete with Disney and Netflix in a global streaming race. The competition right now is very interesting, especially with Netflix. I guess Netflix is now getting more into anime and more animated products, which I really like, other than the weekly, I would say, produced shows. But so basically, let me read. The move will create the second largest media company in the world by revenue after Disney. This comes just 3 years after AT&T paid 85.4 billion for the owner of CNN, HBO, Warner Brothers, and reflect breakneck of pace change for traditional US media groups to reinvent themselves as streaming services. So I just want to ask you, Gavitra, what is your opinion about Warner Media and Discovery combining and doing? What do you think about this move made by Warner Media? What is your opinion?
Yeah, to be honest, it is an actually good move because one, they know they can't fight on Disney head to head with just pumping up movies and TV series with
Exactly.
TV shows and movies. So the best thing they can do is partner up with companies that are capable of helping them out equally. So
Exactly.
Discovery Channel has been existing a very long time. They have been
Yeah.
doing educational programs, documentaries,
Yeah.
award-winning documentaries. So it makes sense for them to partner up with channels that are already coexisting in a very diverse section in the television media, because these channels, they exist worldwide, not just in
Yeah.
US. So since they exist in a very vast way, it makes sense for them to catch on with that market that's already taking care of themselves, like Discovery, TLC, like everything,
Yeah.
all the channels that are regarding Dodo,
Yeah.
Animal Planet, especially Animal
Yeah,
Planet has
Animal
been
Planet. Yeah,
pumping up
I guess
documentaries.
we
So
both grew up watching some of their stuff. I guess Animal Planet was very
exactly,
popular
like
channel here in
my
Sri Lanka. Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
my favorite show was River Monsters by Jenny
Oh
Rainbow.
yes, River Monsters. I guess that's
One of the
going on,
best.
right? Is it
Still
still?
going on, yes.
Yeah, still.
He has been continuing, yeah.
Yeah,
So like that, there's popularity because even in the YouTube channel of River Monsters, it's a huge hit. They're making
yeah,
memes, but for the fans, like there's a huge connection with the fans as well. So that gives
exactly.
them the extra hand when it comes to Warner Media as well.
Yeah.
That
Well,
means there's a
yeah.
loyal customer base in there.
Yeah, well, let me give you my opinion. One thing, it is good, right? In a way, because let's be honest, like if you take AT&T alone, they do not have the capital to fight off against Netflix. Like, I mean, I'm talking about production sort of spending, right? Because I mean,
Hmm.
when you're making a good quality show, especially like Disney Plus, you need to spend a lot of money for the production. So I
Hmm.
guess it's good in ways of getting capital, but looking at the reason why I'm picking this up is and just to show you this is the portfolio that we're working with, right? So for
Hmm.
me, the issue is, I mean, let's be honest, if you take TLC, these are channels that come with a cable subscription and we do not want these channels. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like they're not very
Yeah.
highly produced I would say content right now. Even for example, I would say most, I guess, highly produced, I guess, shows. I mean, TV channels from here is maybe Animal Planet or Owen. Sorry, Owen. This channel by Oprah
Hmm.
Winston and maybe some of the sports channels. But I mean, at the same time, I'm a bit worried because I don't know what they're gonna do. But again,
Hmm.
we'll see though. But I guess that's I mean, good for them. But then I also heard there was a very interesting story, if I'm correct. So now there's a new, apparently, I would say CEO head. Apparently, let me see. I just want to go to that part. So he was saying that from what I heard, his goal for this is number one to sort of uh, his goal for this sort of partnership, number one goal is to sort of fix the relationship between the management and the talent, because I
Hmm.
mean, you and I know there's been a lot of issues with Warner Brothers, when especially when it came
Yeah.
to Zack Snyder's Justice League for close to
Just
like
that drama alone is enough to make some controversies among the company. Yeah.
exactly, like the politics and all going on, it's really really bad.
Mm.
Let's hope. I mean, all I have to say is hope for the best. Again,
Yep.
there'll also be more politics also coming in, because when Discovery comes into the picture, there'll be anyways politics, no? It's like the new
Yeah.
management versus the old management. So, but
Mm.
again, I mean, I believe the only reason why they got in Discovery because AT&T doesn't have the capital to fund for their shows, and I mean, even if you see the HBO Max lineup of shows or whatever it is, it's not a lot in comparison to Disney, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so you have to, yeah. Like,
and the other thing is, I don't think, what do you call this? Discovery and all these other channels, they will play ball like most channels will, because they have continued their whole channels for as long as they can with principles regarding, their ethics, because
exactly.
they include politics in a very positive way,
Yeah.
where it does not screw up their own image.
Exactly. True.
So if Warner Media, interferes with their whole projects regarding the things they're going to do in the future,
yeah,
that will cause some huge issues between the two companies.
Yeah,
because in the end, one way or another, the two companies have to work.
It's a partnership. Yeah, exactly.
A partnership, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So if Warner Media is trying to, try to be the top dog and try to order things around, that's not gonna be a healthy relationship. If Warner Media kind of continues in their habit.
Exactly, that's true. That's true. But yeah, we'll hope for the best. I mean, I hope that Warner Media gets the things together, and then let guys like Zack Snyder continue his vision. Because I believe I'm not actually done with Henry Cavill Superman, and I'm not done with the Justice League, right?
Yeah, so because the thing is, Henry Cavill, I wasn't a big fan. Like we had our conversation regarding Henry Cavill.
I guess I'm the one who sort of convinced you to look at the movie once again and gave you hope.
Yeah.
So
the thing is, what convinced me afterwards is not the movie itself, but
the theme.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill and the theme of Superman.
Yeah, because now he has finally understood what sort of responsibility that character has, and he has been acting up to that responsibility now. Because even in social media recently, he said like there's a huge responsibility when it comes to playing a character like Superman, because people look up to him and say, when they see me in person, they will always think of me as Superman, not as Henry Cavill. So there comes a huge responsibility, because they will look up to him in one way.
Exactly. That's
true. So that little part, that little quote stuck with me, because that's something Superman would say.
Yeah. No, but anyways, now thing is Henry Cavill actually he put his 2 feet down, and he actually was dedicated to playing the character. He wasn't like everyone else who came before him. He actually built his body no matter what. When you look at him, he can play Superman, right? I mean, he was like dedicated into it. He was also one of the few people who pushed for like the movement of release the Snyder Cut, right? So that shows the dedication he has. Thing is, I mean, there are so many stories. I mean, he has so much more to show about Superman. Not only just the strong build side of him, even the character himself. But but we'll see though. I only thing I wish for is that I hope for the best for Warner Media and Discovery. I hope you guys finally figure things out. I hope you give the stuff that the people want. And I mean, once that is figured, once you get those stuff done, the past will just be another chapter. I mean, it's also a good lesson for them to learn, right?